Yes, both these players very exciting to watch. Thepchaiya Un-Nooh maybe a little bit more unpredictable. Well, did the red run far enough to save him? A little harder, it would have been easy to the middle. Good pot. Nicely onto the black.
He produced the highlights of Thailand's 4-1 quarter-final win over Iran yesterday. 133 break in frame 4 against Hossein Vafai. He's tremendous to watch.
Yeah, he is. He's so quick, so positive. But there's a lot of pressure in this type of match now, and you don't get much time to settle. One frame matches, and then a doubles. He's overcut it.
Thailand 16.
Didn't come round far enough for the redder from the black.
Ding would love to replicate the kind of frame he produced against Thepchaiya in the quarter-final of last year's World Grand Prix. Ding was 3-1 down. Again, it was best of 7. Came back to win 4-3 and made an absolutely beautiful run of 108 when it really mattered in the final frame.
What a memory.
Well, I do recall it, but I did research it as well.
Now, great pace there from Thepchaiya. Caught the red too thin, but fortunately hit the other red just right.
Not the first time that Thailand have been in the semi-final of the World Cup. 21 years ago now. Makes me feel very old because I was there. The Amari Watergate Hotel in Bangkok. They made the semi-finals on home soil. 3-man teams then it was. James Watanabe, Nopadon Nopachorn and Thepchaiya lost 10-5 to the eventual champion Scotland.
Oh, this is an excellent safety. I'm not sure if he can come off the right side cushion, land up into the reds, but that would be the favourite. Playing on this loose red, and if he catches it half ball like that, choice of 2 reds for Thepchaiya. So another chance here. Black and pink, awkward. They are potable, but awkward. Well, that's the first miss.
Thailand 1.
From an easy ball. Thepchaiya Un-Nooh, and he hasn't got position, not ideal position, The red will still go, but a lot tougher than it would have been had he potted the yellow. Good
One.
pot.
There's no doubt that Ding has been the linchpin of this China A team, and again he needs a big performance.
Just caught that near angle, didn't it?
China 1.
And he's got good position on the red for a right-handed player. Left-handed player needs the rest, but he might be able to bring the black into play. Screw out for the yellow. Oh, he's got the brown there. No, he can't get the cannon. Looking at if he can play onto the black.
1.
And that had to be very accurate. And I think he can get the black. From that other camera angle you could see, and a chance to really open the reds up. Well, is he on one? Difficult to tell from that camera angle.
8.
Could be on one to the middle. What was I saying? All he'd need to do is pop the red, the brown's over the baulk corner. If it goes, that is. Well, he was really unfortunate there because he really opened the pack of reds with that black. Could have been end of frame if it had been on a red.
Thailand 8.
But cut off the left side of the reds, so the safety a bit more difficult coming down the right side. Cue ball is going to be close to the pocket, but it's okay. Well, that was a very tough pot to take on, but it's one that could win him this frame. Well, needed lots of bottle to take that on, and stillness, the opposite of Liang Wenbo.
Eight. 9.
10.
16. Seventeen.
Nice little cannon there, developing the reds and staying on red to right or left
23.
corner. He's going to need those 3 difficult reds over the right side of the table.
Twenty-four. 31. 32. 39. 40.
Always knew he was going to be on the yellow if he didn't finish ideal on the pink. You could still take the pink. And stunning for the 3 reds, stunning behind those 3 reds for the red to the middle. So the lead goes to 16.
43.
Well, that's not the ideal angle on the black. He wanted to stun through a little more. He would have had choice of pink or black. Not ideal on the pink either. Now this is ultra tough, because if he misses it, he leaves a red into the right corner, unless he screws it in, and that makes the shot even more difficult. Well, that's what he did. He screwed it in, and now he's in a great position to screw in behind these 2 reds, take them to the opposite middle. Well, again, I'm surprised he didn't play the screw shot in behind. It looked absolutely perfect just to play a little screw. He hasn't come far enough. 32 points the difference, so if he could pop this red in a big colour, that would all he'd need. Cracking shot. And listen to the crowd there. They love that one. The brown over the pocket.
Brown ball.
That's all he'd need to leave his opponent needing snookers. But it's not over yet. Just one snooker.
Tell you what though, Joe, you have to say this, a world-class break from a world-class player.
Yeah, I agree, totally. Dependable ding.
China 61.
And after well over a decade, there's still no doubt that he is China's finest.
This is a good attempt. Look at this for a shot. He's unfortunate. The swerve's easy enough. A fraction slow with the cue ball. That would have been a very good snooker. Well, he had the line, just not the pace. And this time he had the pace, but not the line. The ball's in a pretty good place for snookers, so got to be careful, Junhui. That yellow in a really good spot for snookers. I don't think he can do it this time round. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Well, what a shot if he's got it. And he has. That was a tremendous shot. Played with a lot of right-hand side on the cue ball. And this isn't easy to hit.
After seeing that, he might well be suited to three-cushion billiards. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, great shot that, Phil, wasn't it?
Both in terms of execution and the way it was conceived.
He's got to nearly swerve to the yellow here to hit it.
Foul.
Yep, hit the
Final
black
7.
first. And looks like a free ball as well. That's a disaster.
And the free ball.
.33 the difference. Well, just leave the cue ball where the pink is. The yellow's in a good position for a left-hander, and so is the black. Neither easy. Well, the reason he's played the blue is because he's hoping to nudge the yellow out in potting the red.
6.
Doesn't want to push it onto the baulk cushion though. And he's got to come out for a colour. Any colours be okay.
7.
And that's okay. In fact, it's ideal. Needs to leave cue ball dead on the cushion. Well, slightly too hard. And we've seen these missed.
10.
An almost identical shot on the pink by Barry Hawkins.
That's right.
12.
But didn't need to do much with the cue ball. Pressure.
Thailand 12.
Played it a little bit too nonchalantly. What a chance to go 2-0 up there for Thailand. $18 points the difference. Green and brown needed for Junhui.
As I was saying, Joe, yet another frame decided on the colours.
Well, he'll really be kicking himself, Thepchaiya, because he was right behind the green. Just a little stun shot to the middle. And you just try and make absolutely sure of the green, and that's when you tend to miss them. But he didn't lose the frame from it at that visit. He could be lucky. He could be very lucky. He holds his hands up, but he's delighted. Now just push the green to the baulk cushion, rolling behind the blue. The green is guaranteed to be safe. And that's a more difficult snooker. Well, if he plays a 2 cushion escape, he could leave a free ball. Yeah, well played, but the green is onto the middle. Surely he won't miss this green again.
Three.
Not this time.
What a hammer blow this would be for China, because they really should be 2-0 up, let alone potentially 2-0 behind.
That's what's staring them in the face right now.
7.
Played confidently. Has he come too far? No, he was ideal.
12.
And as I say, the black in a good spot for a left-hander, but there will be pressure on it. Has to finish dead on the cushion.
18.
And that's perfect.
The snooker-loving country of Thailand holding their breath. Now they can exhale because, wow, another steal.